Just got cut off again right now. Hopefully, trying to get people back into the stream again. So yeah, just wait till people could get back in. Uh, I will wait till people to come back. Yeah, yeah. The stream cut off. This is part two of the stream. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to wrap it up quick, anyways, with this stream. Anyways, I don't know. I'm having connection issues today. I don't know why. So yep. The momentum just stopped for a bit. Hopefully, we get everybody back in. In the meantime, I'm gonna just probably eat this. Actually, this can wait. This baby can wait. It's gonna have to wait for people to come in. Caught off. Yeah, yeah. No, I got caught off and everything, which I hate. Seriously, yeah. This having internet connection issues suck ass. I think the internet's not. I think the internet's. Oh, look, we. Hopefully it's. Hopefully we're getting people back. Damn. Sorry about that. Internet connection is pretty ass tonight. Want to wait for a Friday night stream. Hopefully again. Hopefully tomorrow is like, you know. Hopefully tomorrow night is not so bad. Oh, it won't be. It won't be. Ah, we're back again. Yay! Waiting for DJ for coming. Yeah, I'm actually. I think around 11:30, I'm gonna cut the. I'm gonna end the stream because I'm just having so many technical issues, which I've never had issues like this bad before. Kind of like with like last Friday, it only cut off once, and yet yeah, because of Valenti theme is playing out. Nice. All right, good. Hey, good background. Good background. Good background. Yeah, I am probably gonna end the stream by 11:30 since we're having a lot of technical issues. But then again, we're all then again, I only got two things to talk about more, which is like what's it? I forgot. Megan 2 and Superman. So yeah, you know what? Hopefully the stream can hold on for another hour, but I don't think I'm gonna go an hour longer. Then again, I gotta go to work tomorrow. So yeah, but yeah, I think it's because the weather's not good right now outside. And also I think us just paid the internet bill, and usually Xfinity is very terrible when after you pay the internet bill, they start, giving you shaky internet. So, yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, hopefully DJ stops by again. No, oh, hopefully that's DJ that just stopped by, and Wi-Fi by me is bad as well as because of weather. Yeah, that one time, forgot to mention. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. That one time, the reason why last week's stream on Friday cut off is because it was very windy last night. That night, and yeah, our block is pretty bad. But I do got 5G on my plane. Maybe if I upgrade, I mean, if I switch to 5G, hopefully that'll make a difference. But yeah, but technically, I kind of had. It's very warm over here. Oh, lucky, it's cold over here. Not because it's like Chicago, but because it's supposed to be spring over here, and yeah, it's bipolar. It says right there, on my computer, right there, saying that it's gonna spike by Monday. The weather, the temperature's gonna go up, but it's like, excuse me, whatever. It's very yeah. It feels like summer. At least it got no. It's I'm pretty sure it's pretty sure you don't like it. No, at least it's right now. At least we're having it bad with just the bipolar weather. Yeah, it's been just bipolar lately in over here in the United States. It's really yeah. UK is meant to be cold though. Oh man, I still want to go there when it's cold, or any other time. Yeah, yeah. And Chicago is meant to be like lukewarm or something, but then again, when we're cold, we're cold. Especially if you're walking downtown Chicago, you're by the lake, so you're by Lake Michigan, and that shit's gonna hit you hard with that with the freaking the breeze. It's gonna hit you harder. So yeah, but yeah, DJ, if you're watching, yeah, it's where's Godzilla when we need to fix nature? Yeah, we humans, we just love destroying this planet. But yeah, but DJ, if you're watching, hopefully hope you're watching this. Yeah, Endzilla and us, yeah, we recommend Shin Godzilla 54 and Biolante. So if you can track Shin Godzilla, but yeah, recommend the other ones that we recommended. So yeah, it's yeah, just gonna move. I think with that we're gonna move on to the second one. Gonna be Godzilla done in the ocean. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not someone that really believes in giant monsters like the megalodon, but who knows? Maybe something down there like Godzilla lives in the ocean. I mean, but we only like discovered 10 or 5% of this planet. So who knows? Who knows? Ooh, save some scary stories for Halloween. Oh, Halloween, by the way. Halloween season, man. Boy, there's gonna be a lot of live streams that we're gonna hopefully I'll have a streaming software for you guys so that we can react to scary videos, recommending to me some good, hopefully not jump scare related, but yeah. But just creepy stuff, just looking at creepy shit. Oh, I got some good ones from Mexico, man. You guys might have seen it though with the girl in the graveyard. Holy shit. But yeah. Oh, Halloween, I got plans. I got plans for this for you guys this Halloween. It's my favorite holiday. It's my favorite season for the fall, so it's amazing. Uh but yeah, now with the could join a call and both react like, "Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah." Hopefully, I think I might need to get OBS or StreamYard. So, but I heard StreamYard's gotten expensive these days. So who knows? I mean, my friend recommended me StreamYard, but I heard OBS is good, but it's too complicated if you're like beginning to do stuff like this. So yeah, that's why I'm just doing it straight from YouTube right now with my webcam and the Yeti microphone. So, but we'll see. We will see. Let's see what we will do because the thing I really want to do something like that so bad, man. Just watching scary videos and shit, and yeah, maybe compare urban legends or something like that one day. Who knows? Well, maybe we could do it around the summer too. It's hey, look, for me, Halloween is every day. So yeah, horror is like my like top three things I love talking about to people. So yeah. All right. So speaking of horror, with that topic, I want to get on to my second topic, and that is Summerween. Yeah, Summerween, the Summerween trickster. So children, where is my candy? I freaking love that. I love the Summerween trickster. Um, Speaking of horror, Megan 2.0, the trailer, it looks freaking amazing. I love the first Megan movie, and this one looks great. Looks like Megan might reluctantly be the good guy this time. So it's kind of like with Terminator 2. Everybody's saying it's like with Terminator 2. But Corey Coleman, Megan 2.0 is something. Yeah. Oh, I love Megan. I love the first one. So this one looks like they're gonna amp up the craziness because Corey Coleman, my favorite movie critic, basically also compared it to my favorite movie sequel of all time, Gremlins 2. How like the first one was like a horror comedy, kind of still with family stuff, but with the second Gremlins 2 was like they amped it up. They amped up the craziness and it's more of a comedy. So with here is like I feel like this one's like a horror slash action slash comedy in a way. Because it was I would say it was kind of comedic too with the first Megan. So with here is that it looks like it's they're really leaning in towards the action a bit because of this new robot they got that's killing a lot of stuff and they got to get Mega's help to do it. How she's in this like you know at least they're trying to make her scary. Yeah, yeah. I mean I like Megan, but when she's not scary, she's even better. She's even better. And I like that they have her like in this little teddy bear sort of animatron like this little like robot toy. So well, I think my theory is that they figured out that she's like hopping onto stuff, electronically. So they probably caught her and like they put her in that body. But yeah, they free her so they can like find a way to stop this like crazy robot that's going out killing people. So yeah, I also love that she's all beat up. No, that looks cool. That looks cool. I'm actually looking forward to Megan 2.0. That one's coming out in June, so yeah. Predator Badlands sounds very interesting. Yes, Elle Fanning. Holy shit. Oh, I'm excited for that too. I love Prey. I love Prey. Amber Midthunder is I kind of have a crush on Amber Midthunder. I just like that. She's awesome. She's badass, and I like badass women. That's they're kind of yeah, they're kind of my type. Actually, no, they're very much my type. Badass women. So yeah, and she seems pretty nice. So yeah, no, she's kind of like a crush. I kind of have a crush on her. Yeah, more like a kind of crush. My actual celebrity crush is Dua Lipa, but yeah, again, I don't want to get sidetracked and all that stuff. But no, Amber Midthunder, she was great in that. She's great, and I'm excited for her to see her in Monarch, Legacy of Monsters season 2. I'm excited. The predator being hunted this time is a very unique thing. Yes, yeah, man, CinemaCon is pretty good. I think it got very good this year with all this stuff. Yeah, man, we'll see. It sounds very good. I'm very interested on that. So yeah, we'll see. And I think there's an animated one set in feudal Japan that's coming out. I think I've heard because if it that I- yeah, honestly, surprised Scream 7 had nothing. Do they even have a script finish for that? That's my question. But yeah, CinemaCon was good. Yeah, then again, yeah, that's all I gotta say about Megan 2.0. And then again, I do gotta wrap up the stream, quick one of these days. Hopefully, I can go on for like maybe around maybe when I see the 30-minute mark or something like that. But yeah, could have had a teaser poster though. Yeah, they could have. They got nothing. They got nothing. I was gonna do like a reference to the angry trumpet guy that goes like, "You're nothing. You're nothing." I need to stop watching Oni plays now. But no, then again, it's a viral video. It's really funny. So kind of reminds me of a couple toxic people on some fandoms. That's what they remind me of. You're nothing. You're nothing. You're no telling piece of shit. You're nothing. Who are you? Fan 2 had a teaser before they finished filming. Hey, you know what? You're right. You're probably yeah. You're pretty much probably most likely right. Yeah. Yeah. Megan 2.0 looks awesome. Looks interesting. Looks fun. Looks like a nice homage to Terminator 2 and Gremlins 2. Yeah, we'll see. I love the first one. Hopefully, I'll cover that one day on my channel because I thought I reviewed it, but I didn't. So yeah. Um, Megan 2.0 coming in June. I'm excited for that. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch a fan screening if I can. So yeah, especially with Superman. But again, we'll get to him in a few moments. But yeah, FNAF 2, that looks like fun. Scream 7, nada. Yeah, Predator sounds fun. They got a lot of good stuff. Even like Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four. I'm looking forward to that stuff. So it looks like Marvel probably gonna get back on their feet. But yeah, so speaking of comic books, you know what? Whatever. Fuck it. Let's go. The 5-minute preview of Superman. And wow, I legit like I teared up. Yeah. I only really paid attention to FNAF. No, I don't blame you, man. It's what aside from actually there's another movie that they mentioned and I'm looking forward to this year, and I'll get to that in a few moments here. So yeah, no, real quick. Yeah, actually, yeah, just real quick on Superman. The 5-minute teaser, I was tearing up because it's like we finally getting the happy-go-lucky Superman. Well, he beat up the shit, but it's just nice seeing the Fortress of Solitude like in this big budget form, and it looks so real. It's CGI, but it's so real. They might have used practical because I know that James Gunn likes using practical effects too. So yeah, and David Cornsweat, yeah, it's awesome. Crypto is adorable. I laughed my ass. I was watching it at work, and it was so slow. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I went on my phone and watched the trailer on the teaser. I went on Instagram, and James Gunn shared the like at least like a minute of it on Instagram. So then I went over to YouTube to see the full because I heard it was like a 15-minute sneak peek, but we only got the 5 minutes. So I think the only way you can watch the sneak peek, the full 15-minute, is you gotta go watch Minecraft and I'm on IMAX. So I guess I gotta go see Minecraft on IMAX. But No, Crypto. Once he like immediately like jumped on Superman because he thought he wanted to play. Yeah, I laughed my ass off. It's freaking. I never thought I would hear Superman go ah like scream like that. So it's no, it was fun, man. Wow, and just seeing him get just being nice to the robots. The robots are funny, but we don't get much of it. I know that you get more of it on the teaser trail. I mean, on the full preview that they showed at CinemaCon. So, but overall, I'm excited for Superman. That's my number one most anticipated movie this year, and yeah. So yeah. Really, I thought I was gonna go on and on talking about Superman, but no, we ended up talking more about Five Nights at Freddy's, which is the yeah. Everybody, a lot of people are talking about it, but here's another movie that did get some buzz, and that is Jurassic World Rebirth. I think that's what it's called. I still pre-ordered the Minecraft 4K and Steelbook to support Emma. No, go for it, man. Go for it. I'll my friend who's her birthday. That's her birthday today. I already wish her happy birthday. So yeah, um, it's her birthday today, and she's seeing Minecraft for her birthday with my friend that we went shopping for a present. So forgot about that. They're very excited. Yes, Jurassic World, baby. Um, no, we went shopping for presents and all that stuff, and so she's gonna for her birthday, her and my friend and a couple other group of friends, they're gonna go see Minecraft together. So that is cool. And we're gonna play Minecraft together too one day. It's because she's the reason why I bought Minecraft on my PS5. So yeah, but with yeah, but yeah, it's yeah, Minecraft. I'll check it out when I can. But yeah, judging from your review, I'm like, well, I'll keep my expectations low. But then again, you know what? No, I'm just gonna keep it a bit mid. But yeah, we should play it together. Yes, we should. I just still need to get used to it though, because I just started playing it and I just need to get used to a lot of the stuff and trying to get creative here. So hope you don't mind waiting a little bit for that. Even for her, hopefully she doesn't. Maybe if she helps me out with a couple stuff with so I have to look weird and awkward in front of you guys and all that stuff. So but yeah, no, it should be crossplay, right? Because I got it on my PlayStation 5, so it should be crossplay, right? It doesn't matter which platform you got. Because if it's crossplay, then oh shit, that's awesome, man. And if you do want to do a voice chat and all that stuff, that'd be nice. No, I don't care. I don't take it too seriously. Yeah, cool, cool. Oh, then we could just wing it one day on Minecraft. Yeah, that's awesome. Crossplay. Yes, good. All right. And if you want to do like a voice chat and all that stuff, that'll be great. So if you want, sorry, if you want, I need to word myself better. So yeah, that came out weird. But yeah, no, if you want to like voice chat and all that stuff while we're playing, maybe live streaming so people can look at us. Yeah, that's awesome. We'll probably have to use Discord for chat. I do not have a Discord. Surprisingly, right? Yeah, I have a we use the my friend and my other friend, we use the and my other friend too now, the one that went shopping with, the one I hung out with the other day. She's getting Minecraft herself too, so we're all like the four of us gonna have like a group chat and just play. So watch us probably do stupid shit together. And for them, I gotta tell them, language, please. It's my friend who I hung with. She can cuss like a sailor. I can tell she has a potty mouth a lot of the times. I have a potty mouth too, but then again, I'm like with her is like, hey, kind of chill, man, chill. I use PC. PS5 has Discord on. Oh, cool. I'll see if I can create a Discord account. And yeah, because I know you get a chat. You get a chat room there too. I know that since I play online on Minecraft, yeah, you get a chat there, so that's cool. Yeah, and you get to see it, so that's really cool. And with Roblox too, so yeah, yeah. We'll figure something out, hopefully. So yeah, but yeah, Jurassic World. I think it's called Jurassic World Rebirth. I think is what it's called. Gareth Edwards. I'm gonna see it just because Gareth Edwards is attached to it, man. So Gareth Edwards, he's one of my favorite directors, right? One of my favorite directors of all time right now. Very inspirational director to me. And just them talking about like I'm hearing this from mostly from John Campy, who went to actually Cinema Comment, saw the footage I showed, and yeah, oh man, oh I'm excited because and the way they described it is that they finally brought the horror back. that was missing in the sequels. And I was like, okay, cool, cool. Actually quite enjoyed the sequels, most of them, but yeah. But the way they described it, it was like, no, it was horrifying to look at in a good way. And I'm just like, oh shit, oh shit. And there's a lot. They said there's a lot of intense scenes that rivals like the jeep chase scene from the first one. Like they're in a lake or something, like in a river, and I'm like, oh shit. The way they describe it's like, oh, like they're paddling and like dinosaurs after them. So it's and you see abominations and they're teasing it. They show it, but they tease it. So it's like if you want to see, you got to go see the movie. So it's like, wow. And they brought in Mahershala Ali and Scarlett Johansson, who was like, she said she's a fan of Jurassic Park. She was waiting for them to call him. Yeah, glad they aren't showing too much. Please, yeah, please don't Universal. God damn it. Yeah, it's And then again, I wasn't too enthusiastic by the trailer we got, but I was still looking forward to it because I love Gareth Edwards and Scarlett Johansson and Mahershala Ali. Yeah, and it's and some of the good fan theories, and also there's a character that they say that we have yet to see but they didn't say. So I'm like, fuck. No, but they said that no, for like they said for the first time ever, like this looks like the sequel, the Jurassic Park sequel we've always wanted. So, oh my god, yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth, guys. Jurassic World Rebirth. Now I'm actually getting pretty stoked. Now I'm getting very stoked. At first, I was looking forward to it just because of Gareth Edwards, but just how the way they describe the CinemaCon footage. Yeah. Hey DJ, how's it going? That I'm stoked. I'm freaking stoked. Holy shit. For Jurassic. Oh my god. Yeah, Superman is my number one anticipated, but man, Jurassic World is probably my top three right now. Like at least number three. Just the way they describe CinemaCon. So yeah, so DJ, sorry if you I don't know if you like if you saw earlier so yeah, like I was saying, Godzilla's Biolante and 1954 from the Criterion, and Shin Godzilla, from Endzilla. These are the three we recommend. So, but then again, good luck finding Shin Godzilla. But you can easily get the Criterion 4Ks or Blu-rays of Godzilla vs Biolante and Godzilla 54. So yeah, like I was saying before I got cut off. But then again, I am gonna. You call me Max, by the way. Oh, Max. Yeah, because I think my this I don't have dyslexia, but sometimes it just the words kind of like because I'm squinting and yeah. And yeah, so yeah, what Max and I are saying, these are the three titles that me and Max were saying. So that'd be where we're recommending you. So you know, check those out. Really check those out. And any of the Monsterverse films, really. Awesome. Thank you, Javi and Max. Yay. No problem, man. Check those out. And it's the qualities are amazing. They're amazing. So yeah. Maxine is my name, but I use Max because it's shorter. Yeah. Well, my name is Javier, but I use it Javier, but I use Javi, or people call me Jav for short. But yeah, but yeah, Javi is this. I think this is better. I think it's much better, and I don't want to make people complicate by pronouncing my name. But yeah, yeah, it's freaking. You guys are pros and know your movies. Yeah, we do. We just love Godzilla. We know what to recommend to people. Yeah, and yeah, it's kind of it's a passion. It's a comfort. It's my favorite franchise of all time, really. You'd think Star Wars or Marvel or DC or anything. Give Strange Darling a watch, DJ. Oh yeah, haven't seen it, but it looks great. It looks really good. And yeah, and DJ also, with also Strange Darling and Companion. That'll be a good double feature for you, DJ. That'll be a great double feature. It's really they're really good movies. I freaking love Companion, man. It's such a good one. And I don't know if you guys have seen this. Minus One was so good in black and white, and I loved. Oh, yeah, it's too bad we might never get a 4K release of Minus Color. Yeah, my Minus One Minus Color. That's what it's called, but we call it Minus Color for short because it's more of a novelty release. It's the original version, like the colored version. It's the intended version, but yeah, we could only find it in HD, like streaming HD or Blu-ray only on physical. But that's just me. I don't think we're gonna see a 4K, but who knows? I better be wrong one day. Honestly, I don't mind no 4K for it. In my opinion, it's better than lower quality. Yeah, cause cause I think it'll show a bit the digital look of the original. Cause you can, yeah, cause you could, yeah, you're right. Yeah, actually, yeah. Pray one day we get a VHS. Oh man, uh, don't make me cry. As long as it's not DVD, yeah. I still buy DVDs, but then again, it's mostly like TV shows that are you could tell that it's not gonna benefit on Blu-ray. So yeah, like All in the Family. I love that show. I love that sitcom, but you could clearly tell it was like edited on videotape. It's not any elements, any film elements. I'm pretty sure they don't exist, and it's meant to be on DVD. And you know what? It's awesome. I turned motion smoothing on to give it an to get an older movie feel. Hmm. I don't know if I have that. I need to check to see if I have that setting on my Vizio TV because I can't find it. I tried to find it one time because I heard turning it off, like it gets rid of a lot of the blurriness, or just any issues of movement on your film. So I have a Vizio 4K TV, so I need to see where I can find motion blur so I can turn it off because I couldn't find it. Motion smooth, yeah, nice, yeah. But yeah, but then again, yeah, I think turning it off is one of the pro tips of like watching movies and even playing video games. Like I turn off motion smoothing, of course, for video games for sure, because as the game has the option. So yeah, I heard that turning smooth motion smoothing, turning it completely off. It's like it's gonna give you like the full benefit of the picture. Older movies I turn smoothing off. Newer movies it's on because at the lowest to reduce ghosting without too much jitter. Oh, okay. I'll just leave my TV settings as is then. But I do turn off motion blur, motion smoothing off on my video games because it can get it can make me sick sometimes. I kind of get motion sickness sometimes. Sometimes. So, yeah. But yeah, last thing I got to say about Jurassic World Rebirth is no, it looks damn good. I'm excited, and yeah, even though I just lost my train of thought, just now, but yeah. No, yeah, that's all I want to, so when it comes to movie talk and all that stuff, that's what I 24 frames per second on new movie with new movies looks awful. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it depends. Depends on what movies I'm watching. But I prefer for me 24 frames per second I watch movies, it's just it looks great. But yeah, it can get look a little choppy sometimes. Maybe I'm just more sensitive to it though. Yeah. Um no, no, no. I understand like no, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. It's then again it depends though. Then again, it's just the way I think it's just the way they shot it. Yeah, but it can look like it can look choppy in some areas. But I'm perfectly fine with 24 frames. I mean, I shoot some of my four. I mean, I stop now, but I shot my 4K reviews on like my videos that I shot on 4K with 24 frames per second. So, but I stopped doing that. I'm putting it just like with my new videos now. I'm going back to 30 frames per second because it's easier to export and also it just looks more sharper to look at. Because I've noticed that even my camera, my 4K camera, when I have it at 1080p 60 frames, it kind of struggles sometimes to like autofocus to like focus on the object. So it's well when I do it at when I go back to 30 frames, it's like it focuses easy and it's sharper. So that's how I kind of shot my video today for the Nano Gauntlet. So yeah, hopefully people can watch it because it's not doing well. But yeah, my Nano Gauntlet review, which I wanted to talk about it because I was I don't know why I vibrated, but but I wanted to talk about it because I'm like, why not? It's funny because like the other when I was looking at the stream back, I talked about I'm gonna do Marvel Rivals retrospect, but no, I was trying to say Marvel Legends. So yeah, but I got some more. Hopefully, I can get my Infinity Gauntlet to work properly again. But yeah, we'll just yeah, it's but I think that's probably till next week. I'll probably have more stuff. I know for a fact I'm trying to get my 70th anniversary Godzilla. I already like reviewed all the franchises for its 70th anniversary last year, and I'm trying to. I'm gonna try to upload a supercut of it. It's just that I was having technical issues with it, so I'm gonna try to like re-export it again on Adobe Premiere Pro and like try to fix a couple of issues with it. So hopefully it's not too glitchy when I upload it on YouTube. But it's almost 2 hours long, and I'm trying to upload it on Monday. So yeah, it's just it's a super cut. So no need to watch it. If you guys already saw my other reviews of the Heisei Millennium and all that stuff, like the Showa era, like you guys don't need to really need to watch that video, but it's more of a super cut of all the stuff combined together. But yeah, no, it's that's I think that's coming out on Monday, and yeah, but tomorrow, hopefully no technical issues like tonight. Hopefully everything goes smoother tomorrow for the stream. So it's gonna be more of a fun stream. Hopefully I'm not starving before I start streaming. Would love Gamma to get a 4K release. Oh, I'm surprised Arrow hasn't put out the Heisei on 4K yet, because it's on 4K on Japan with HDR and Dolby Vision. Maybe Arrow can pull a few tricks. Oh, yeah, yeah, hell yeah! Especially since Kadokawa is like less strict than Toho, so that's how Arrow was able to get a lot of the English dubs, as many English dubs as they can with that. So because Kadokawa is not like Toho, they're more like hands on. No, like they don't really care as long as as long as kind of like with like a lot of like kind of like with a lot of Japanese companies, as far as I've seen, is that as long as you guys don't get like a 4K release before we do or something like that, like with they got the 4K trilogy on Blu-ray, so yeah. Hopefully this time they don't double up the disc. Uh, hope not. To be honest though, no, actually, because I'm looking at my Gamera set right now, I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna recreate that again, but who knows? But I would like to take a simple box set, because I'm surprised Arrow didn't even put out the 4K releases of the Heisei, the Kaneko trilogy. I'm surprised they didn't put that out on 4K yet, which they've been available in Japan for almost 3 years now, 3 or 4 years. I wouldn't mind individual, yeah, or like a box, like a volume box set, like maybe a box set of just like a individual box set of the Showa era, like the first 8 movies, and then like Heisei with the Gamera the Brave box set, kind of like when they re-released the Gamera series like in 2 sets. So I would love that, but yeah, do not like put 2 movies on one disc. So yeah. I mean, the reason why Arrow did is because yeah, the Kadokawa transfers, HD transfers are like they're worse than the high vision transfers from Godzilla, and they were able to compress it and do their best with what they got. So, but not even with Arrow's limitations, I gotta say they still did a better job than Criterion in my opinion, because at least they got all the dubs there. But then again, I watch Gamera in Japanese also. Like I used to watch the trilogy in English only, but then watching it in Japanese with the Arrow release, I'm like, I prefer this is my I prefer watching that. Especially how like okay, I love Arrow, the box art though. Yes, it is. Matt Frank is amazing. He's an amazing artist, especially when you have them both next to each other. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a beautiful. I just wish that my show era box that can fit on my shelf. I mean, I have it displayed next to my figures, and I'm like, I get that's the intent, but I'm like, I want to have it in the shelf because I want to put more action figures on my shelf next to my PS5 Pro. But yeah, it's because my shelves like they're not big, they're not tall enough for that thing. So yeah, but they look beautiful next to together, like they really do. But yeah, what was I gonna yeah, the only thing the show us said is way too big. It is. That's my aside from like the glue, yeah, forgot. Yeah, aside from the glue, yeah, it's just way too big. But I do love the skin like texture of it. So we might, who knows, we might see a a 4K box set of the Showa era. But I would rather take individual releases, to be honest. And like since they have the they could take the bonus features disc on the bonus disc and just put them in the appropriate a movie, like the one with the Yoshimitsu Bano or Ishiro Hana interview. That should be on the Hedora release, or and like the special effects documentary that we got, which was amazing. That's an amazing documentary that we got on the set. Put that on Destroy All Monsters. And for the Jet Jaguar interview, put that on the Megalon. Like it's a each and every one. Funny how they used the Heisei Godzilla on this. Yeah, they use. I love the artwork. I still love the artwork, but yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. But that but if they just do individual releases though of on 4K, then we're gonna have to say goodbye to that artwork. But um I feel like they might keep the box set forever in print. so that if you don't care about the 4Ks and just want a complete box set, then there you go. There it is, spine number 1000. So yeah, I can see them do that, but I also see them doing a Heisei box set because fans have been wanting one, and I'm pretty sure they'll throw the fans a bone. It'll be you know what? It'll be cool. I will not get the Heisei era box set if like they do not include extra stuff or like especially a bonus features disc. Like it's just a repackage, like the essential Fellini box set, like the Federico Fellini box set that I got from them. It's just their original releases. Well, not the original releases, but like it's just their individual releases like they put in the set. Maybe with new bonus features and all that stuff, but yeah. And now there's no bonus disc, which is cool. So like now they're re-releasing like all those movies that are on the Fellini box set. They're re-releasing those movies on 4K, and all the bonus features that are on that box set, they're on that movie that they're putting on. So that's appropriate for that. So that's cool. So it's something like that. So I kind of see them doing that. Like if you're already like buying them individually, um, then no need to really get this. It's just a repackage of the 4K release. Hopefully it's something like that, or even better, new arc and reversible sleeves of the original poses. Oh yeah, at least the instant artwork, like you get to like look at the original poster. But unfortunately, that's something that Arrow and Screen Factory do. Like they don't Screen Factory doesn't do it really much anymore. Like back in the day, they would do new artwork and then like you pull out the slick cover and then like you get to take the sleeve and reverse it and put the original poster there. They don't do that anymore. Now they just gave you the original poster. So yeah, or it'll be cool. I wish they did that for Biolante. It would have been cool if like the fold out poster that they gave us with the I always reverse it. Yeah. It would have been cool if like the poster they gave us for the essay, it was the original theatrical poster. But I do love the poster, but then again, I would have preferred a booklet. I get it. They're trying to go big with Godzilla, but then especially with them reprinting the pop-up with the 4K, I get that, but uh, no need to go too extra. Sometimes simple is better. Could be licensing though. Yeah. Oh, that. Um, but it would have been cool if they included a still gallery, like a poster gallery, as a bonus feature. And of course, you get the original poster in an HD, image, which is, it would have been cool. It would have been great. I don't, yeah. As far as no, they don't have a still gallery of the posters on the bonus features disc. It's just the only gallery you get is the TV spots and the trailers, like trailer spots. Other than that, you don't get a still gallery, which is that's a shame, really, because it would have been cool to see like multiple posters from different regions. But then again, yeah, like licensing. It's all about the licensing. That's the thing. At the end of the day, Criterion and Arrow and Screen Factory, they're the middlemen and women of the industry. They're here, the studio's here, and we're here. And being the middle person here is like that is the hardest job you can get because you're gonna deal with us complaining, but you're gonna deal with the studio telling you what to do and what not to do. And especially since it's Toho, they've gotten way more strict with Godzilla lately. So, unfortunately, Criterion is gonna have to face a lot of brunts from us, the fans, and the studio. So, yeah. But for me, though, I am happy. I'm happy that they were getting them on 4K. And as someone who is like, again, it is a shame that the dubs are being more of a they're more being like forgotten or something, or like not being included. It is a shame. Um, I still prefer watching them in Japanese. So yeah, it would be cool. It's like if they can include like the American versions of the Showa era, maybe include like a comparison, like a bonus feature, like comparison or something like that, or scenes that are exclusive to the US release. But I mean, who knows? Like maybe if they were to do Mothra versus Godzilla, the Showa era movie, and if they cannot include the thing, like the American version, maybe they include like a montage of like the opening credits, kind of like with Arrow, what they did with the Gamera, like how they included the alternate American credits as a bonus feature, like just the bonus feature. You don't watch it with the movie, but you can just watch it like how it was originally, what like how the credits were back then, and maybe include that bonus, that missile scene with the Americans as a bonus feature with the Godzilla versus the Thing. It would be cool. I'll take that than nothing, but who knows what Criterion's cooking, but they know, they see us. So they see us, they see the reception and the sales. So yeah. So look, I'm very happy with what we got though. That's just me though. So I know there's people that are gonna disagree with me. They're gonna say that no, it should be better, which I agree. It should be like we should get options. We should have like a more completionist sakes and preservation sakes. But listen, that's how life is, man. At the end of the day, beggars can't be choosers. And I mean, what can you do? We're it's a messy situation with a lot of licenses. So Criterion is doing what they can. So I'm not even though I feel like they should kind of like step up when they should like legit like let Toho negotiate with Toho about putting the American version of the show era, but I don't know because how come I think no I can't say how come. I know that Arrow the reason why Arrow was can get away with putting the American versions of Gamera is because Kadokawa is just more easier to work with and they don't really care. So that's all that that's all it is, man. So it's because Kadokawa is different from Toho. Toho is a bit more protective now with Godzilla. So especially how he's more mainstream. So with Gamera, it's easier, and it's easier because I think in the UK, I think license from what I've seen, it looks like licensing stuff. It's like it's not a big issue there as to here. Here it is run by Hollywood is run by lawyers, and you're dealing with a lot of royalties and all that stuff. You're dealing with a lot of lawsuits and licensing issues and all that stuff. And in the UK, it's more outside of the jurisdiction. So they can easily like get the MGM like dubs from Gamera and just easily put them on there. I think that's just my theory. How Arrow has more leeway too because it's a UK business still. Even though they're putting out US releases, I think they get more freedom to do than here in the US. How it's more like I don't know. I don't know what the hell is I don't know. Mostly mostly I just feel like it's just Toho being a bit more stingy with Criterion. And who knows, but I feel like Toho it's they're more two hands on. Arrow, but then again, I think it's also because the difference with Arrow and Criterion, Arrow fights for a complete experience for the fans. They really do genuinely care. So the only thing that I found very like rude or shady about Arrow is that they really like kind of lied and they kind of dismissed the sync issue with the English dub for Gamma the Brave. Like it was not no replacement disc program and all that stuff. And but who knows what happens behind the scenes? Maybe they tried fixing it, but they couldn't. So yeah, but I don't know. I That's the one thing I don't know. But my thing is that I just feel like Toho freaking water bottle scared me. I just feel like Toho is just more stingy to work with. But yeah. And I hopefully did not offend anybody for what I said. So yeah. The fact Criterion was able to release Violence in the UK as well because we haven't had it since VHS. Oh wow. Really? So wow, you didn't get a Blu-ray or DVD and wow. I thought Madman Entertainment released it on DVD. Guess I oh no, I am wrong about that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thanks, Criterion. Mothra vs. Godzilla is the best Showa Godzilla besides the original Nita 4K. It's gonna be in the bingo card this year. So Max, don't worry. They got you. They're here. They got us. I had to import the MGM Blu-ray. Oh wow. Damn. Huh. Wow. Well, glad you guys finally have it, man. And I'm pretty sure the dub being omitted is hopefully it's not a concern for for you guys. For me, it's a shame still, but it's like nah, I'm not gonna cry a river about it. I'm not gonna yeah. None of the Heisei movies I've had have released. Oh, wow. Hey, Criterion, if you're listening, get on it. You know what? No, Toho, get on it. Fin it. Come on, hurry up with your 4Ks of the Heisei eras and give it to Criterion. Because Criterion wants them. I know you could tell they want them, but they gotta unfortunately play the waiting game with Toho. Final Wars, the only Millennium Godzilla on DVD here. What the damn? You know what? This is for people in the United States, here in North America, that are complaining about, oh no, we're not getting like we're not getting the dubs and all that stuff. Well, yeah, this is Max right here, evidence right here that we have it better here than in the UK when it comes to the history of Godzilla here when at home video. Like Yeah, I would say this: people in the U.S. are pretty physical media collectors, especially Godzilla physical media collectors in the U.S. We're spoiled and we're ungrateful. I don't care if I piss any US fan here about the physical media releases. Goddamn. If you guys think you have it bad, no. The UK, I think they have it worse. And you know what? Hopefully Criterion can like fix that for you guys. Seriously. Like goddamn. None of the Showa films had a release until the Showa collection. Holy shit. God, Max. Max. That's heartbreaking. That really is heartbreaking to read. Holy shit. Yeah, no, we're ungrateful here in the US. We are extremely ungrateful. Like goddamn. Goddamn. Pretty sure you guys have to deal with bootlegs and all that stuff. Yeah, did you? Yeah, like holy shit. That's US Godzilla fans who collect physical media. We are unfucking grateful. God damn. I got the US release, so I'm fine, but I feel bad for those who don't have a region free player. Oh, god damn. Yeah. Ugh. Oh, yeah. No, that is crazy. That's crazy. Holy shit. I I thought you guys had at least a millennium, but no, I think I got it confused with Australia. So no, Australia's got what Madman Entertainment over there that they put they had a lot of them. They have box sets, these budget box sets. Only Godzilla bootlegs I have is Singular Point and Hanna Barbera. I don't know. I'm thinking of the only bootlegs I'm thinking of getting is Star Wars Despecialized because I already got the 4K. So at least I supported the official release. So yeah, hesitantly, but we're not gonna really see the unaltered cuts anytime soon. We'll see them one day, but I'm not fit crossing my fingers anytime soon. God damn that. Oof. Well, Criterion is finally gonna fix it for you guys. Unfortunately, it's gonna be a slow process, but they're fixing it. I hope so. Yeah, they're fixing it. So yeah, as long as you guys don't mind not having many English dubs, that is the one thing they gotta Criterion's gotta deal with. That we gotta deal with. But oh yeah, I got some Taylor Swift tour movies, Scream season 2 and 3, and those Godzillas on bootlegs, and that's it. Wow, slow process is better than no process. Yes, DJ. Yes, I agree. I agree. That's why I always say to people, really, but apparently the world's gotten a bit too impatient lately. Very impatient. And I thought my mom was very impatient. No, but the world is just too impatient. That reminds me, like, what? Yeah, like I've seen on social media, a lot of people are very impatient with Criterion. They're like, "Oh my god, Criterion! They gotta hurry up with the box set of Heisei." And it's like, do you guys not know how this works? Like, they gotta wait. They gotta wait for Toho to put it out on 4K. And also, after that, though, in Japan, we gotta wait like a year or two for some reason. Like, I don't know why, but again, hopefully Criterion can work something out. Like maybe it's to speed up the process. Like at least get the ones that are already available in Japan. Like they're already getting that. They're getting a bio. They already got Biolante because the Biolante was easy because it's been out in 4K already in Japan for 2 years. So of course it's easy for them to get. That's why a lot of people are like, why start with Biolante? But it's because it's already the only Heisei movie on 4K in Japan. That's why. And yeah, I'd rather wait for a quality, especially if the other Heiseis will look as good as. But oh yeah, yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. That's what I rather wait. That's why at the end of the day, I'm not really 100% worried about things. I feel like we're gonna be fine. I feel like Criterion though they're gonna put out more Godzilla this year. That's just me though. I'm just being a bit way too optimistic, but I feel like they are because been hearing a lot of stuff. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of this guy on Twitter. You guys might have heard of him as Physical Media Forever or AKA the Physical Media President. He's been putting out stuff about even though he needs to have credible sources though because he's been wrong a couple times, a lot of times I think actually. Um, is that he's been saying that Criterion is going to put out Ghidorah, Mothra, and Hedorah, and Invasion of Astro Monster and Destroy All Monsters, and it's like, well, I uh, I hope so, but then again, at the same time, in a way, I believe it because it's obvious because they've been out on 4K lately, and even Megalon, like, it got a 4K broadcast and like a 4K release, I believe, but not a physical yet. But yeah, so but this June things are gonna speed up a bit. We got Raids Again, 84, the Mecha Godzilla, the original, and Terra Mecha Godzilla, Final Wars, and Mecha Godzilla 2. So we're it's 6 movies, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So it's slow process, but it's good process. So who knows? There maybe Toho might dump a bit more. They might put up Megalon, out there. So on physical. So you give it time, but hopefully like they can work. Maybe Criterion can be like maybe they can give them like a 3 month time window. That's something. The Blu-rays aren't the best now, but they're better than nothing. Yeah, they'll do until the 4Ks. Yeah, I can see another 2 to 3 Godzilla 4Ks from Criterion this year. Yeah, like yeah, more. Yeah, like a little bit more. Honestly, if not around like anytime soon, then I expect them to announce something around November, like maybe like kind of like it'll be cool and hilarious, but it'll be awesome if they did do like a November lineup and it's just nothing but Godzilla. That'll be funny, but it's a win for us. A lot of the high Criterion people, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, why?" Well, hey, we're out here celebrating. We're popping champagnes for that. So, but I see them putting out maybe another release around the summer and a lot on the fall around November for the anniversary. So we'll see. At the very least, we'll get an announcement early next year. A ton of releases. Yeah, yeah. No, we're eating good when it comes to Criterion and Godzilla. But the worst case scenario is that it's Japanese only, the language. And that I say worst case scenario because I know a lot of people probably watching are probably going to see this and pretty much are going to not want only Japanese versions. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But I know there's a lot of fans out here, and not just US but UK and anywhere else. They grew up with those dubs, so maybe hopefully Criterion, can step up with that. Oh, I forgot to mention that Heisei Millennium films are on streaming here. Full stop. Aren't wait aren't what? God damn! Holy shit! Like Criterion, I'm just glad they're fixing this issue. Again, slow, but it's gonna be good. It's a roller coaster. So, yeah. No, but I'm fingers crossed for like maybe like a big, maybe like 3 releases in November. Like 3 Godzilla releases. Most US Godzilla collectors are ungrateful. Yeah, you know what? I'd say mm, I was gonna say all, but you know what? Yeah, you're right. Most. It's like with Firewood Media. I love his review of Godzilla vs. Biollante on 4K, but you can tell that this guy he's a bit too nitpicky. Like he was nitpicking a lot of stuff, which I understand about the whole like Requiem just started playing on the CD. Aw, yeah, yeah, I love that song. I cry when I listen to that song. Makes me tearful. Yeah, it's you know what? Sometimes I can't think of that song ever since I saw that creepy pasta of Godzilla NES. But yeah, I need to collect the vinyl record of the Waxword release, the mono release of the Heisei. So because they never did a box set. Recipes Akira Fukube and Kenpachiro Satsuma. Yeah, yeah. I was so sad when I heard Kenpachiro Satsuma was what passed away, and I'm like, why? How? And died young. Died young. Damn. Now the song Requiem is playing in my head. God damn. Uh, he died 4 days after my birthday as well. Yeah. I wonder what. Oh, I don't know if anybody died. I think a couple of people died after my a couple days after my birthday this year. So yeah. Now the song stuck in my head now. But yeah, man, but it's No, it's gonna be a while for everything to come out on 4K and Blu-ray. So yeah, it's but I still see a light at the end of the tunnel. So I lost my train of thought, but yeah, it's a yeah, no, it's yeah, no, yeah, most Godzilla fans are ungrateful in the US. Really, we are. Yeah, like Firewood Media, he complained about, oh, there's no dub, and it's like, and I can't watch this movie without a dub, and it's like, god damn, dude, that's like first world problems right there, man. Unless like you cannot read subtitles or something. I okay, I get that, but for him to this dude, he straight up made up a argument video about Godzilla fans like complaining about reading subtitles, and he was like, "Put up your big boy pants and read." And it's like, well, now you're kind of contradicting yourself a bit with Biolanta here. Then, so what's the like the dude? But then again, he's some of his opinions are kind of all over the place. Firewood annoys me. Yeah, that's why I'm not subscribed to him. I enjoy him every now and then, but I feel like he acts like his opinion is right. It's like with I love D-Man. I love D-Man. I'm still subscribed to him, but then again, I feel like after ever since he went to film school, I think he got a bit too uppity a bit. Like like a really like a bit too uppity. He kind of admitted it in a way with the like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of being. He even admitted he's like, oh, I'm not joking. I'm kind of being a hater. I'm not directing a Monarch episode or a Monsterverse film myself. But it's like, well, go write one then. Make a fan film. That's what I'm trying to do one day. Make like a prequel where like Ghidorah and Godzilla are fighting. Like the how the fight went down. So that's my concept right now. But yeah, Firewood, yeah, he kind of I enjoy him still, but he does annoy me. Like he's been annoying. Actually, no, he's been more annoying lately. Lately. And it's not because, of his opinions on like maybe destroying monsters and all that stuff, but it's just kind of I just feel like he's just getting a bit too egotistical and a bit too out of the a bit uppity a bit too, kind of like with D-Man. But then again, if I'm gonna choose, I'll pick D-Man because at least D-Man's he seems like a chill dude. It's just that ever since he went to film school, and that's I know a lot of people, except from my family, a family member who went to film school. He who was in a podcast episode with me. With the exception of him, I met a lot of people who went to film school, and they become very like pretentious. So it's like they think they can do better than Hollywood. They think they can do better than anybody. So that's why I kind of get the vibes of a demon these days, really. But Firewood, yeah. Then I get a lot of content creators lately, like just recently, just finding out that Dangerville, not surprised though at that Dangerville has been like they're friends with like terrible people, so and they defended them, and they're being juvenile on Twitter, so not surprised by Dangerville. I wouldn't, yeah. Now that Godzilla Destroyer end credits are playing, Lions and Winnie. Nah, yeah, oh freaking, oh man, I love that score so much for Godzilla Destroyer. Man, I love that fucking movie. He went all Hollywood on me. I love it. um, yeah, what was I gonna say? But yeah, Dangerville, a lot of toxic Godzilla a lot of Godzilla channels there. Um, I'm still subscribed to this guy, but I might unsubscribe him one day just because of how he's kind of an asshole. ETN, Entertainment Talk Nation. Yeah, he can be pretty cool when it comes to when he talks about Godzilla stuff, but when he talks about anything else, it's like, you're supposed to be Entertainment Talk Nation. Not you say when we don't do the news, we just talk entertainment, but you're getting very like political. I don't care about about politics, but it's like the way he's talking making things a bit too political on his channel, and it's just like, what does this got to do with like Godzilla? What's it got to do with this? What does it got to do with that? And him being a toxic about it, it's like I don't know. It's just turn out seeing a lot of Dangerville shit on Twitter. Like, yeah, more like yeah, and I think a lot of people are waking up and seeing that they're pretty shitty guys. It's yeah, a lot of Dangerville because yeah, I don't subscribe to them. I watch them every now and then, but You could tell they do Godzilla content just for the money. You could tell they're not really like hardcore fans. You could tell like they're reading off a Wikipedia page, which nothing wrong with Wikipedia page. Nothing wrong with Wikipedia. It's just that, you know, when I talk about my love for Godzilla, I just talk about from like the films from my heart, from what I think. Not with not just by reading a Wikipedia, unless I need to legit look up something that I'm very confused about. So yeah. There was this person I used to be mutuals with, and he'd shit on anything that isn't Chucky. He even started complaining that Godzilla is being milked just because Chucky's having issues at the moment. Uh yeah, I cut off a friend because he was cheating on the Monsterverse because he could tell he was. I love Toho. I love any Godzilla. But I still prefer Toho Godzilla over Monsterverse, of course, classic Godzilla. But this guy is so like Toho Godzilla fanboy is that he was just shitting on 2014. He's shitting on all these other stuff and blah blah blah. How he says that Summation is better, it can never be beaten. All the CGI stuff is garbage. But then again, he's kind of a sociopathic psychopath. So far better, but MonsterVerse is still good. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. I love every single MonsterVerse installment, but you can't beat the classics. If it weren't for the MonsterVerse, we wouldn't have gotten have Shinra Mindset. Yes, yeah, a lot of this whole debate with Godzilla fans with MonsterVerse and Toho is like I think it's stupid as hell. But the fact is, yeah, without the MonsterVerse, Godzilla wouldn't be as mainstream as he is now. So I mean, he was pretty much mainstream before a bit, but not in a respectful way, like more as a joke, like a joke, and it was very niche. But now that Godzilla one got an Oscar, also like with all the merchandise lately, yeah, Godzilla would be dead without a yes. Yes, you're right, Max, you're right. Now that with the Monsterverse, Godzilla's more mainstream, but in a respectful way. People are putting respect in his name, and people who are not like these like trendy like YouTubers that are just doing it because hey, Godzilla's trending, let's talk about it. No, it's like no, people who are not doing it for the trend are enjoying his Showa era, like his Millennium and Heisei and Reiwa. They're enjoying his content, except for the ones who are like, of course, who are doing it for the money, and they're like, oh, only -1 and 54 are good, the rest are shitty, and it's like, fuck you. No, no, fuck you. Like seriously, all these like channels that like that think that they know, especially how condescending, how they act like they're better than us, that they know better than us. Go fuck yourselves, man. Now look at me, now I'm getting mad. No, 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 seriously, all those channels. You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys are like the normie channels that are doing, yeah. Probably haven't even seen -1. Yeah. No, they just probably saw like a clip of it and they're like, oh, I know what it is. I know what -1 is. Or they just probably copying it. They're in a way you could tell they're copy and pasting off each other. Like, oh, -1 and 54 are good, the rest are bad. But then again, even then, I'm like, have you guys seen 54? It's funny how you guys were. It's like I'm pretty sure if they actually watched 54, if they're not fans of Godzilla, they're probably gonna be like, oh, it's just as bad because the effects are compared to the haste because they like to talk shit about any other like Godzilla movie, but not -1 or 54, but I'm pretty sure you could tell they haven't even watched 54 either. So I don't know. They're fucking stupid. They're fucking stupid, and I'm glad that they're dying off or like they shut up now. So the only thing that are the only thing that's still loud and about are the toxic Godzilla YouTube channels like Dangerville or and Dr. Skipper's. Don't even get me started with Dr. Skipper. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, that son of a. At least he corrected himself. He learned from his mistakes and he stopped. Hey, Godzilla, I don't know if he stopped for anything else, but god damn that fucking video, man. It took me 10 tries to finish watching that video. Son of a biscuits. Yeah. I can't. This is we're at after hours now. It's 12:06 in Chicago. We're at after hours, man. I'm cussing the storm, man. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell, man. This is how you should not fucking. If you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, don't do it. This is a big example of not to fuck with an IP that you don't know nothing about. God damn, man. Oh, it's not just Dr. Skipper's other ones too. Like, god damn. I forgot they're kind of nameless or whatever, but oh my god. Fuck. uh, but you know what? You don't know what? they're not a Godzilla channel, but they're a damn good wholesome reaction channel. You know what channel I do recommend? And every time they review Godzilla, like they react to Godzilla movies, it's so passionate. The Media Knights. I don't know if you heard of them, but the Media Knights, they are awesome to look. Hopefully one day they can. Yeah, they're awesome, man. We have entered the hobby after dark show. Yeah, the public domain thing was stupid. So, yeah. Oh, public domain. Talking about God or like didn't he kind of didn't know some of them or I don't know if it's Doctor Skipper or anybody else. Didn't they say that he hasn't made a like a movie since or some shit? Like they did for. So I think some forgot that there are movies in between these movies, like between 54 minus one. And didn't Doctor Skipper skipped? No pun intended like Shin Godzilla? Did he forget that Shin Godzilla existed? Like what the fuck? There's this channel I watch who does respects of Godzilla movies, and they're really good. Oh, is it Up from the Depths or Big Action Bill? Because I love those guys. I love them so much. How come they haven't gotten those guys to do a commentary track on the yeah? He's working on King of the Monsters 2019 right now. Who is he? I might know him. Yeah, let me look who it is. Yeah, because it's no, oh, no, I don't. It can't be Up from the Desk. He just did a video today or yesterday of the defending Godzilla Kong New Empire. Oh no, wait, Big Action, but yes, I love Big Action Bill. Man, he's awesome. Even though I do respectfully disagree with him on GXK, still, he has a good point about fans attacking people who don't like the movie. So yeah, but I love Big Action Bill so much, man. How come he hasn't been in a commentary track on a Criterion release? And you know what? This guy even appreciates the Godzilla Show Up box set, despite it, like ungrateful fans bitching about the release. You can tell this guy likes the Showa set. So yeah, I love Big Action Bill. Learn a lot from respect. Oh, a lot of stuff, man. Like I might even reference his videos one day if I ever do like a video essay because he does damn good insights and he basically thinks what we're thinking when it comes to the movie. Like if I ever do a video essay on the Return of Godzilla, I might like I'm gonna credit him for sure, but I'm gonna be like, oh, like Big Action Bill said this, and you know what? He made a damn good point. Have a listen, and I want to include a clip there from him saying it, and of course, all credit and all that stuff. So or maybe not like actually like form instead of like using clips I'll just actually legit form my own thoughts on it, not saying that I'm going to plagiarize, but no, it's like you guys know what I mean. I owe a lot to my insights to this guy Big Action Bill, man, so he's great. Honestly, if they ever do a history of Godzilla book, get him. Yeah, Javi, what inspired you to make your YouTube channel? um just people's love for like people saw that I have a love and passion for film, and I'm an aspiring filmmaker myself. Even though I did 4 short films, it's a difficult process, but still it's fun. As an aspiring film playing the minus one CD, yeah, nice. I need to get the vinyl record one day. As being an inspirational filmmaker, why not just like put my degree to good use here and just do a YouTube channel, talk about reviewing movies, and then expand. And look at that, I'm expanding a bit when it comes to that. Um, but mostly it's because like I always wanted to do this in a way, like talk about movies and all that stuff. At least instead of while struggling to make a movie, why not talk about them? I don't know. You made film school. Oh, they're on my channel. They're not, Hollywood stuff, but it's fine. My first video, my first move film was awful, of course, but I mean that's what I get when I shoot something all by myself. It's I thought I got a good angle, but no, and I got criticism. It was a little rude saying this person said that please take a film class or I understand criticism, but then again, this person is like kind of went rude a bit, but yeah, sounds fun. Yeah, but it's fun. Yeah, it is fun. It is very fun. But another reason is because Double Toasted. What made me like at first when I first started doing YouTube, that's why I'm not that big at first because it's because I was kind of slacking a bit, and then like when I found out that Spill.com got revived as Double Toasted, my favorite movie critic of all time is Corey Coleman. I started watching their formats a bit like that, and not copying him at all, doing my own thing, but with Corey, like Double Toasted inspired me to like do stuff like this. Like even like Chris Stuckman and Jeremy Johns in a way. Not a big fan of Jeremy Johns these days, but yeah, and even Chris, I love Chris Stuckman, so I watch him every now and then. But it's like I don't know, yeah, he's just not really doing much lately. But yeah, What he's working on this movie, aside from his movie, not really doing much YouTube wise. That's what I'm trying to say. Sorry. I'm excited to see his movie though. Hopefully, he's really good. Um, but mostly double toasted. They are, I'm still working on it, but hopefully, like I'll have more. Not, I thought I put enough confidence and energy in my videos, but it still seems too laid back. Hopefully and even on streams here right now, it's just because it's late at night. I just got from work, so I just got back from work, so that's why I'm a little tired, but and low energy. But yeah. But then again, look at me now, putting me in a hype mood, and look at me, I'm like loud as hell. But yeah, mostly because double toast. I do want to like one day like have like energy like Corey, but be myself, be my energetic, way, not be energetic Corey, but yeah, double toasted again. Check them out, guys. Check out the YouTube channel. Um, they're awesome. They're awesome guys. It's like it's just not just movies, man. They're just guys that just love talking about it. They just love it's just like these are guys that you're gonna have a good time with. And DJ, I think since you're from Texas, they're from Texas. So it's Corey's from Waco, Texas, because he lets us know about that. And he moved to Austin. So it's they're stationed in Austin, and it's no, they're such great guys, great podcasters, great film critics, and that's that's no, yeah, that's one of the main reasons. Top three but my number one reason is because I just love this stuff. I love talking about this to people, and I'm glad that you guys are here, and for me to talk about this stuff. And even then, the reason why I also like to do live streams because like just to chill, a good escapism from the world, and I didn't expect to just mostly talk about stuff like, like movie stuff. I thought it's just talking about any stuff, like just, our days, what dreams we've been having lately, because holy shit. And just yeah. I know my friend told me that with somebody like me, I'm going places. So it is a slow process, and it's getting slower and slower now, and it's actually getting more difficult to get jobs on Hollywood these days, especially with the whole like AI stuff or like the whole, now hearing from Maya Hawk from Ethan Hawke's or and Uma Thurman's daughter about followers and stuff like that. Now it's like, you know, and it's also hard to find unknown actors. Well, not hard, it's just they don't care. And also just how Hollywood industry is not doing well these days, especially how like they're treating the theatrical windows like a joke. Well, now because of the CinemaCon, now they're waking up to that. But then again, well, kind of damaged a lot with that. It's not just COVID, but it's like even the Hollywood industry is just like shooting itself in the foot now. So now it's up to us now, online creators and you guys watching, is that for us to do our own movies independently. So and now we got the technology, not AI. I'm not saying AI, hell no. But it's we have the editing tools to do it, to make it look feature length. I got the camera to do it, I got the editing software to do it. I just need a crew and actors. That's the one hard thing about doing a short film. Just a short film. It's just scheduling people, getting people together for this. But aside from writing a script. So yeah, it's because I just love film. I love doing this, and hopefully I'll be able to, have at least like a short film, maybe nominated for an Oscar. But but then again, at the end of the day, whatever. What if I don't care if I never get nominated, for an Oscar? Because why would I? It'll be cool, but why would I want a golden statue of a naked dude named Oscar or something like that just to what get approved or like not just to feel validated? No. At the end of the day, a lot of people there's a lot of great movies that have never gotten an Oscar, or at least not never been nominated, aka Godzilla or a lot of horror films. So yeah, at the end of the day, I just love talking about stuff like this. Physical media, film, video games. Finally, hopefully I get some video games content for you guys out there. And well, yeah, I just love doing this. And I'm just like, you know what? Instead of being I need to get off my ass and do it. And I'm glad I'm here. Look at me now. I'm on the road with 600 subscribers, on the road for 1,000 subscribers, really getting fully monetized. And hopefully I can have this not only as a job, but as just a passion, for you guys. It's a passion right now. And it still is. That's number one. But I would love to have this as a job too. So but then again, you gotta be careful with YouTube because you can have it and lose it in one day. when you don't realize it. So yeah. Javi reminds me of a young Quentin Tarantino, a lot of energy. Thanks. Hey, Flo won an Oscar, and that was all made on Blender with a tiny budget. So you never know. Yeah, you just gotta have a good script and a good story to tell. Don't confuse your audience. How I confused my audience with my first film, but I thought I made kind of made it clear that this is like a guy struggling and then like just motivating himself to do something. But yeah, it wasn't executed well, but it was fun. So I think we just hit 10,000 views for the Friday the 13th fan film we did like during COVID. So it was fun. Yeah, I think it's my best one, my best work. So yeah, Terrifier 3 should have been nominated for best visual effects in my opinion. Yeah, oh yeah. Excuse me. I wonder when they're gonna put a box set of that. So yeah, but yeah, no, I just just love doing this. Just love doing talking about stuff like this to you guys. I'm just passionate about stuff and I just want to talk about it. Yeah, that's just pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I gotta. That's why I like doing this, and it's just fun. This community is really. I was a little scared. I'm not afraid of talking in front of a camera. Really, I love talking in front of a huge crowd. Honestly, because I used to do theater in high school, and I just loved it. At first, I thought I'd be nervous, but no, I was um, I was just excited. I got excited because it's just fun making people happy, and I think this again, then again, we're already like almost an hour and 20. Then again, yeah, I think around 12:25, I'll shut off the stream because one storm's coming in. But no, I look. I first I was scared at first because not because I'm afraid of. I'm never afraid to talk in front of the camera. As you guys can see, I'm very comfortable and confident on in front of a camera. It's just that how will the world like see me? How will the world view me? And then again, I keep telling myself is that you know what, just be you and don't listen to the hater because you at first I thought haters was just like an excuse for untalented people, but no, it's haters. They exist. They'll hate on you because you're doing something of yourself, and they hate seeing you being successful. Even though how small this channel is, it's still success, you know. And right now, I'm just so humble to see how the community has been kind to me. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that have been, rude to me, of course, especially, Saturday, if you guys remember Saturday, crazy, crazy people. And I've gotten a stalker. Well, he stopped because I reported him. And, some comments here and there, saying that I look like Shrek. Well, whatever. I'll probably take that as a compliment. So but overall, it's been good. It's because you just gotta, yeah, yeah, yeah. Like you said right there, keep learning and stay in your lane. Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. I'm learning, and we're all learning. Even though I'm 30 years old, I just turned 30 years old on New Year's Day, New Year's baby. So yeah, so baby 30 here. I'm a baby at 30 now. Um, I still got a lot to learn. A lot of. I think it doesn't matter how old you are, how young or old you are. You're still learning every new thing, and you're just getting better at it. And if there's things that are not broke, don't fix it. But if you want to improve, then improve on something. If this needs work, this needs work. For me, what needs work on my channel is it's just I need more energy. I need to put in more energy, more. Don't sound too script or something like that, or it just a bit more energy. So bit more energy and you know, instead of a script, maybe I can have notes and all that stuff. And if I stutter too much